What's good, YouTube, man? Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Frazo Reacts, and I'm coming back at y'all with something like, you feel me? I'm coming back at y'all with another reaction video. And as y'all can already see by the title of the video today, is Day in the Life of a Billionaire, man. Tommy G, shout out to Tommy G, man. He always bringing us good content, man. A lot of interesting videos and shit like that. Interesting topics he be, you know what I'm saying, going in depths and shit like that and going on about. So, boom. Like, this is a day in the life of a billionaire, you know what I'm saying? I see myself being a billionaire sometime soon, millionaire, trillionaire, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I just see myself reaching that highest goal and being very successful and shit. So this is an interesting video to watch because it's like, I would like to see, like, how do you live your each and everyday life type shit? Because, you know, some people, when they become rich and shit like that, they just start partying. Some people still, when they become rich, they still working, they still hustling and grinding and shit. Everybody's different, you know what I'm saying? But if you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. We on the road to 500 subscribers and we going strong. We 50 subscribers away. So tell a friend to tell a friend. And without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
I was working 22 hours a day. I was falling
working 22 hours a day? Damn. Alright. Jerk. Hold on. Jerk. I don't even know. Entrepreneur and mental health advocate finds his voice as a podcaster, author, and YouTube documentary subject. Okay. Okay, my boy got the Louis Vuitton on the belt. Got the Louis Vuitton showing. I don't even wear designer belts for real. I use a regular ass belt, my nigga.
$7 to $10 million.
$7 to $10 million.
It just happened.
How long you want to live to be? I will live till I'm 120 minutes.
120?
Oh, yeah, you broke. It's like fucking everybody fucking want to talk about money. And this is like the last thing that I want to talk about.
Everybody want to talk about money. It's the last thing he want to talk about.
The outer wealth, it doesn't give you happiness.
I wanna be a billionaire.
Billionaire, so freaking bad. Damn.
Yeah, I'm a billionaire.
America now has more billionaires than at any time in history, while most Americans are struggling to make ends meet. Should we abolish billionaires?
These notes were left on more than a dozen luxury vehicles along Point Grey Road, and the tires were deflated.
Subscribe for more Eat the Rich content.
Eat
Come
the
find
rich.
us, come grab a popsicle, eat the rich with us. Eat the rich! Eat the rich!
Damn, I didn't even know this shit was going on. I ain't know these niggas out here putting signs on car, eat the rich and shit like that, making protests and shit. These niggas is crazy. You see, it's the Caucasians and shit like that. They hungry.
Years, billionaire has become.
They came from the Caucasus Mountains.
It's like that's a bad thing.
Are you going to become a billionaire one day?
Let me stop playing with.
Certainly, but that's not the goal.
What does being a billionaire mean to you?
Billionaire
What
to
is
me
being a
is having
billionaire?
access to enough resources to actually make an impact on planet Earth.
This is
That's a
Yark
fact.
Tadla, and he's a billionaire that made his fortune in real estate. A first-generation Polish immigrant, he moved to America when he was 21 years old, and he got to work. Making money as a dishwasher and selling cars on the side, he scraped together enough money to buy his first property. As an immigrant who struggled to find housing himself, he realized that there was a hole in the market, so he began to build his real estate portfolio around serving the immigrant population. And eventually he was able to scale.
I ain't gonna lie, that's some smart ass shit because he did it for the immigrants that was coming into the country, and there's gonna be a lot of money in that because there's people just like him that came from that same background, and it's like he could explain that story so he can connect to with them so good. That was smart as fuck.
An entire apartment complex.
That was smart. And he bought an apartment complex?
Some might
That's
say
crazy.
this was a guy that had it all. The private jets, the mansions, the fancy cars, and the status of being a very wealthy man. But it was at this point where he felt the most miserable and actually considered taking his own life. After fierce internal battle, he came to the conclusion that inner wealth was much more important than any number in the bank.
Health is wealth.
And he decided to start speaking to an issue that many men feel in their life, the feeling that they are not enough. In this episode, we explore what a day in the life of a real estate billionaire is like, and we jump into the world of Yark Tadla. Let's begin.
Do not pay somebody to build you a Shopify store.
That's crazy,
because
man.
I'm going to do it free. With 20
some people do, you know what I'm saying? You got all the money in the world, but you won't be the happiest person in the world. That's why you do gotta, like, internally, you know what I'm saying? The heart is our body is the temple. You feel me? They tell us that, you know, go to church and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But the body is the temple, so you gotta take care of your body, you know what I'm saying? Everything comes from within, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, You gotta get right. Health is wealth, bro. Taking care of yourself and shit. Oh, them niggas moving in that.
If you want a little bit of that razzle dazzle, you want a little bit of that caffeinated Mike Tyson punch to the mouth.
What's
One of
that?
these things, and I feel like an AC/DC soundtrack is guiding my life. Sometimes you just want
AC/DC, I got one of those shirts.
Magic. This is a
LF,
product
go.
I use. I love. My crew had to ask for a refill because that's how many we used. And the sour cherry flavor really does it for me. Zero sugar. Zero calories.
I don't even know what that is, but I probably wouldn't try that shit.
This makes you see and do.
Alright, let's get back to the video. My boy is moving through
What's
traffic.
important to me is putting clean energy into my body. Something that makes you feel good. Use code
Indeed.
energy for 20% off your first order.
I don't know if that's clean energy, guys, though, but
Now,
fuck
the
it.
rest of the video.
I love it, bro. Energy. Oh, in Florida right now, 7 a.m. That's a nice ass house. Nice as hell. On the beach right, and they got the water right there. But I know his shit be flooding again cause Florida be having hella like rain and shit.
A lot of questions come to mind. What does a day in the life of a billionaire look like? A lot
Real
of us
life.
have some preconceived notions. I mean, depending on who you are, you either might really look up to a billionaire, want to aspire to be one, or you hate them and you think they're inherently evil and maybe they've exploited people to get where they're at. Let's meet this man and let's see what he's about.
Yeah, let's see what he's about, bro. It's a nice ass house though. What the fuck? 3-car garage. He got the LED light window. I mean mirror. So started the day, top of the morning type shit. You know, gotta get right. I already did that this morning and everything. Took a shower, washed your hair and everything like that. Brush your teeth, wash your face. Moon.
Hi, you guys.
Patrick,
Nice to meet you. What's up, Pop?
They got a dog. Got the fruits there. Double sink. Damn, it's like a triple sink. They're sinking up. It's these 2 sinks right here and then a sink right there and a sink right there. Goddamn 4 sinks.
I got Tommy G today at my house interviewing me, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Got Tommy G at his house.
You saw videos of us with gangsters holding guns, and you're probably like, how do I fit into this picture?
You know which one I like the most? The one that you did with the stealing cars.
You like the car thief.
Holy shit. Like, I like that one. The one with the
Yeah,
Miami,
like that.
this is like a regular Tuesday. So like to me it
Type
was like,
shit.
okay, so I wasn't impressed because I know that. Like this bubble I know. I don't know the other bubble.
I think a lot of people in their
I ain't gonna lie, that
when they
Cadillac
picture very
truck
often
is so
they
tough. I'm not
picture
gonna
a
lie.
person that like floats on air.
I shit the same way you do and everybody else. Everything is the
Eat,
same.
sleep, shit the same. They just got more money now. I be trying to tell niggas that, yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter how much money you have.
He got kids and everything, bro.
Like, he shits like you do. He pees like you do. He gets sick like you do. He brushes the teeth like you do. Everybody is the same way.
Despite
We all
Yark's
got the same
I want to
24
draw
hours.
attention to the fact that meeting a billionaire is like meeting a
Yeah, my boy
mythical
got-
creature. There's simply not many of them. With only 813 of them in the United States and 2,800 worldwide, they are super, super rare. I mean, you're twice as likely to bump into an NFL player and 4 times as likely to bump into a Navy SEAL on the street than you are a billionaire. This is an elite person. Now, to
Tell you
grasp
sure.
the sheer scale of what a billionaire looks like, imagine this. Take someone making the average annual American income of $69,000. If they
69.
saved every penny, no taxes, no expenses, it would take them roughly 14,500 years to reach $1 billion. Now, to put that in
14,500 years just
they
to
would have had
reach
to
a
start
bill?
clocking in at the
That's crazy. Especially we in a silent depression right now. If y'all didn't know, now y'all know and shit like that. It's just not too much being vocalized and shit. You know what I'm saying? But we's in a silent depression after COVID and everything like that hit, bro. Everything's been going downhill. You know what I'm saying? This economy, the Babylonian economy, is
time that
collapsing.
humans were still painting on cave walls. Another way to picture it is this. If you stacked a
Hieroglyphs.
billion single-dollar bills up to the sky, it would go up 67 miles high. That's insane.
67 miles.
It's better to be
Wow.
wealthy and anonymous than it is to be famous.
You got a
and poor.
book too?
But
That's
right
real.
now, you're entering the public sphere. You have a book. You're gonna be in all these different shows.
Not
and
enoughness.
podcasts. Why leave the shadow, so to speak, and come out into the light?
Because I almost committed suicide 2 years ago. The outer wealth, it doesn't give you happiness. It you up. I just hit bottom of the bottom. I had depression. I went through divorce like 5 years ago.
Went through
The work
divorce.
is from the inside out, not from outside in. And if you don't understand the game, then you put.
Cause man, the world is from the inside out, man. How you feel on the inside is gonna reflect out. You feel me?
Yeah, do you want me to just stay here and watch the dogs?
Cookie Run Tower of Adventures is officially available on both mobile and PC with Google Play Game.
Drop kids off at school? Oh my. Yeah, pops, man, pulling up to school.
Like this is what I would expect.
And one of these cars and shit like that.
I'm a normal guy. I still shit and wash my teeth the same way everybody else.
Yeah, that's a tough ass garage. This shit look like a custom GTA garage, man. Got the bikes up there and shit like that. Niggas ain't never too good for driving a bike.
With some guys with face tattoos and some of Kodak Black's cousins and street associates. It's interesting to me that 5 or 10 minutes down the road, you can go from Section 8 housing, people hustling, selling who knows what out of the apartment, to just a couple miles away, there's
some mansions.
In Florida, it's a highway like, you know, US 1. On the east side, on the water and all the canals, you know, it's the wolf, and on the other side, it's like, you know, but you know what? I moved here in 2010.
He moved here in 2010. Damn, he been there for 14 years.
I told me nobody get here impressed by cars, or jets, or yachts. It's like you look at, you know what I mean?
What cars do you like?
Bugattis and stuff.
Bugattis and stuff.
What kind
Porsche.
of staff do you got?
Housekeeper. I have a guy that takes care of my boats, my, you know, everything outside and all this stuff, and pretty much.
Do you have a chef?
Nope.
Do you have a toilet seat warmer that sits on the toilet before you go on?
Like one of those toilets that like
when you're gonna
one of
see
them.
my bathroom, you're gonna. This is the most exciting thing about my house.
Do you have a butt cheek warmer on your toilet? Do you have a
They got a butt cheek warmer. Never, and a butt cheek warmer is crazy. Like, you ever seen them toilets that they got in China and shit like that, that like clean your ass and all types of shit? Like, that's the type of shit this nigga's talking about. That's big bread. I use a regular toilet, my nigga.
I don't eat sugar.
No sugar.
You don't eat sugar?
I don't do drugs.
Okay, that's what's up, yeah. Real nigga shit. I'm on my process of being on that same way, man. Slowly but surely, bro.
The same thing with bad habits. And I remember getting drunk with my.
You got the kids in a private school and shit like that.
And I said, like, I'm never gonna touch alcohol again. He said, that's gonna last 6 months. And then 6 months, and then a year, 2 years, and like it's been now 3.5 years.
Is that a security guard with the vest up there? Yeah. Where is this? Military academy?
No.
He doesn't have a rifle on.
Nah, that's good.
He does?
Yes.
My old school had 20 of those.
Alright, guys.
Old school happened. Sunset is so yeah, like this ain't nothing I ain't never seen before type shit. Like, that's real. But I ain't gonna lie. It's a God protecting the kids and shit like that. That's good, man. Have a blessed day, kids. Manners. Florida is such a beautiful place.
I like the views.
You like the views. Nah, this is tough ass bathroom.
It does all you could do.
Like, yo.
Have you ever been in danger of getting hemorrhoids because you're enjoying the view so much?
Hemorrhoids? What the fuck is that?
Tinted? Yeah. So you could be naked.
Oh, this is tinted glass? Oh, that's tough. That's good.
Self-free, all the stuff, like this is not in my best position. This is a lot of shit. Like I take long shower, all my routines, all my meditations happen here. Do you shower this?
Shit, I need that, nigga. There. I need a shower like that, bro. I'll be in that bit meditating all day, every day. Like, I like to take a long hot shower. That shit. And he got the music in there and shit like that. Like, that's OD.
So I spend like 40,
And this is his room?
50
Oh
minutes
my. I like that backdrop, like before like his headboard and shit like that. That shit
I
tough.
do a lot of shit with my, you know what I mean?
Do you have any trouble with your water bill, or you can afford that?
No, stop.
Would you say the average billionaire takes good care of their body?
Yes.
There's not a lot of slobs that are...
No, there are. But you need strength. I mean, you need to be physically and mentally. I mean, they're all over mentally. Like all the people that I know, very successful, very wealthy, they have enormously like
mental strength, but they're mentally strong, but they're not physically strong.
Dude, I built like neighborhood around my school because my teacher told me I'm never gonna accomplish anything.
He built a neighborhood around the school.
They're teachers, so that's why I don't like schools. The school system is so broken because what happens is whatever they told, they program a software. And then it took me years, and everybody else, it took us years to prove the world that that's not true. But it's funny. I always want to leave, my kids' legacy. But the only thing I was gonna leave my kids was inheritance. Inheritance is all the stuff. But legacy is all the knowledge and all the wisdom.
He's spitting right now.
My wealth is not transferred to my kids until they're 35, 40, 50. You know, my trust is written. So, you know, because, you know, even when they're 30, you dumb as I mean, I was dumb as when I was 33. I thought I'm on the top of the world. I thought I know everything. Now I'm 52. I'm still dumb as I still don't know anything. I'm still learning.
52 years old, man. Damn, so his kid's not going to get that money until they're 35, 45, 50 years old and shit like that. And I respect that because, like, at a young age, we do make a lot of, like, dumb decisions and shit like that. And he doesn't want, I feel like he doesn't want his kids to blow the money or anything like that before they can even pass it down to their kids and then their kids and their kids and shit like that. Feel me? Because he's the first billionaire in his family. Like, that's crazy, my nigga. He want to keep that generational wealth going. So that's why he said the legacy, teaching them all the knowledge and shit.
Colorado, it was exactly 30 years ago. Somebody said, hey, we live in a fourplex and we rent the other 3 units. That's it. And that changed my life.
That was your first piece of property?
No, that was the conversation. I went home with my girlfriend and I'm like, oh, we're moving to Colorado. We're buying 4 units. We're saving all the money, we're buying 4 units. And that's it.
I don't want to look like a peasant. What do I do with the spoon?
Mix it.
Okay.
Stop, man. Let's go to my main cave.
Yo, this nigga, bro, just mix that shit though. That shit bustin'. Not enough, that book. Oh, they on a whole Google Me and shit like that on the TV and shit too. Beautiful house near the water.
Okay.
And he got a podcast shit.
From birth to 21?
To 21.
Okay, so what was it like growing up in a communist country?
You know, it's like we were talking about the stores. It's like people have money, but there's nothing you could buy. So what happened is we have like everybody had access to, let's say, limited type of bread, sugar, vodka, whatever. There was no bananas. There was no
fruits and shit like that.
Here was like shit. I go to the store. It's like, what? Banana, chocolate, like all this stuff. Like you were going to the store, you were waiting in line to get a little bit. And it was like all the shelves in the stores were always empty. The information is limited. In this country, I learned about, you know, an entrepreneur because everybody has money, but what happened, there was exchange of the services. So that's why the money didn't exist. And that's what is in reality right now either. It's an exchange of services that we do at the value we bring to the table.
So what would you tell young people?
Nah, that's real. Limited supply and shit like that. So they had money, but they couldn't really buy anything because they were limited on their own supply and shit like that. Everybody had to get a certain amount so that everybody could eat and shit.
Working hard, but something.
That shit crazy, yo. People, the third world countries and shit like that is totally different from how we live and everything.
This is my everyday mantra.
Not today, motherfucker.
So
not
when
today.
The devil comes into my head and starts telling me, well, you don't need to do this, you do this, you f***ing...
Not today, motherfucker. Not today.
Today is the day you don't have to... Not today, motherfucker. Not today. We're not doing this shit.
How you doing? Are you
That's the personal trainer?
So, like a year and a half ago, right? I'm sitting, getting ready to for the workout. I'm eating my ice cream before a workout.
Nigga eating ice cream before a workout is crazy.
It comes in and it's like, Papi, what are you doing? I'm like, eating my ice cream. I'm like, okay, it's my cheat day. He said cheat day, and this motherfucker comes in and goes like, listen, we don't cheat.
We don't cheat.
We don't cheat.
I haven't had a cheat day in 20 years.
You gotta get right, man. I've been working out and shit like that. I've been in the gym. That's real. Body physically, you know, when you feel good, when you look good, you feel good. When you, like, real life, that's real. You know what I mean? That's why I gotta keep working out. This nigga Tommy funny as hell.
How old do you want to live to be?
It's 9:29 over there
I
now.
will live to 120 minimum.
120?
120, yeah. Like, you know, it's like, well, if I have an accident and something happened, I would.
120.
So right now you're 52. 52. I'm young. I was just born.
You think you're gonna live to 120?
120, yeah. That's my goal, minimum 120.
120 is a long time.
Longevity. Just, you know, taking over my body mentally, emotionally, mostly physically. The right diet, eating everything right, and it's just daily routines on a daily basis. And
Yeah, repetition, consistency.
That's a secret sauce. You think living to 120 is possible?
Human body is capable of a lot of things that we can't even fathom, right? And I think your mindset is everything. Your mindset could push you to
make or break you
beyond your imagination.
Man, the United States needs some help because when you look around and see how many people are fat and unhappy in the richest country in the world, it's just kind of mind-blowing. Just with all the poison that's in our food. And
that's real.
I remember seeing this.
That's real. He's speaking, he's spitting.
Everyone would be home, but you go drive by a fast food restaurant, lines around the corner. I'm just like,
swear, niggas don't like to cook.
Right? You put cheese on ham in refrigerated Europe. 2 days later, they have a mold. They literally walk out of refrigerator. They're old. Their bread is fresh one fucking day. Here, you put a bread, a month later, you can eat it. The ham and the cheese stay in refrigerator for a month. We putting this shit in our fucking body.
Really just think about that. Like, he came for a third world country, so he's just telling you the real. Bread is really supposed to last for a day. But, we get bread that lasts for literally for about months and shit like that. Like, that shit's crazy. The ham and cheese, that should be spoiled after 2 days. Our shit be in there for like months, nigga. And we eating that shit, we putting that shit in our body. We really gotta watch what we put in our body for real, man.
Don't. So you don't fucking play with demons in your head? You don't have that bullshit.
A really good wrestling coach said, talk to yourself, but don't listen to yourself. So, because when you're warming up before a match, all of a sudden, my legs are weak, I'm kind of hungry, or, maybe I need to take a shit, or when you just listen to yourself, all those voices creep in, like, that you're not good enough, or that you're not ready. But talk to yourself, like,
but if you talk to yourself, you tell like, I got this, I can do this, I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna put a pace on it and make some break, and I'm pacing, and I'm talking to myself, that helps keep the demons.
I respect that.
Sure. That's a good one. Can you set up the in a call in 10 minutes, in 5 minutes, 4 minutes?
You can jump
on the TV, the thing. Okay. In office.
You can jump on a call in 3 minutes?
Yeah, I have the inner circle call.
Nice.
Got it. Inner circle
Yarrick
call.
is walking into his office to jump on his
The
weekly
Edge
call
meeting.
with The Edge, a group of high net worth men that meet to talk about their goals, struggles, and give advice to each other.
Right? I mean, we need to reset. Because if we go 100 miles an hour, if we don't reset, it's like, that's gonna crash. And I gotta tell you, like, I keep talking about it, the demons are in my head all the time. That is like, it's a gift and a curse because that's what we never stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta give it all, and truly give it all.
Take the money!
You know what I'm saying?
You trade something and then God gives it to you and then you get depressed? Are you the same man you were 3.5 years ago? Are you f***ing holding on to shit from 3.5 years ago? You're not the same motherfucker you were 3.5 years ago. Yes, motherfucker, I am the top guy.
Yes, motherfucker.
You told the motherfucker does about $130 million in real estate, so f*** off. Yeah, you broke.
$130 million in real estate. Shit. My boy got the demigod discipline, the demigod. It's gonna be me very soon.
But as soon as they learned to shut up, he prayed for them to start talking. I'm just showing you the blueprint of what's possible. It's up to you to figure out how. As fathers, it's our job to help them see that they could do it even better than us.
In this grind, and we forget what is important. You know what I mean? And on the end of the day, none of our queens or our kids, they don't give a f about the money. They just give a f about us.
Real life. The love and shit like that, the energy you speak into them and shit. And the money, just materialistic. That's where we at right now in life. I feel like a lot of people are stuck in like the materialistic, like damn, I need this, I need that. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like that and shit like that, but now I just been chilling. Like, I feel like I have everything that I need and I want. I'm grateful, I'm blessed, I'm humble, I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying?
Relationship front, you always got something that's a challenge, and that's just part of being a human.
Yeah, I'm protein intake.
Eatable, avocado, banana,
that shit look like it, but I ain't gonna lie. Now I want a smoothie, bro.
And chocolate cookie.
Yeah, that's right up my alley.
In the evening, what I do the decaf coffee. So I don't drink coffee after 1 o'clock. For me, sleep is everything. And my sleep is fucked up. Like,
Sharpen mind.
When I fucked up, my sleep is fucked up. The whole day is fucked.
When you fuck up his sleep, his whole day's fucked up. I learned a lot so far from this show. I ain't gonna lie. Life of a Billionaire is totally different, like, than what I thought and shit like that. Like, he actually really takes his life more serious and shit. Like, the shit that he's speaking and everything.
How are you, sir? It's Tommy. Hey, Tommy. How are
Like,
you?
mental health and physical health and all that. Like, that's what's really what's up.
I sell real estate. Yeah?
He sells real estate.
Like this. I sold in this house. Multiple.
What's it like being in that market?
It's my passion. I love it. It's exciting, you know, especially down here.
Yeah, that's another thing. You gotta get a job that you enjoy doing, man. You gotta work a job where, like, you be like, damn, oh yeah, I'm about to go to work. Forbes interview. Oh, he got interviewed for Forbes. That's what's up.
I had no idea what's about to happen. I find out the shit the way you do. So it's a Forbes interview about the book, I'm assuming. So we'll see. You know? Can you hear us? You hear me? Yeah, I can hear you all. Can you hear me?
Hey, Mark.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And we are recording. Let's start from the beginning. You're from Poland.
Yo, that's what's up, yo. This is real,
The
yo.
only thing, I never knew what I'm gonna do.
That's really lit.
I knew you know,
Forbes meeting midday, so this just came up
country.
out of nowhere.
I always knew I never
Forbes
would work for
meeting.
anybody. I always knew I'm gonna be, you know, entrepreneur, and I always knew
September
that I'm
10th.
gonna
That came out September 10th. That came out a few days ago. What's today? 25th. So that came out 15 days ago.
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado.
I'm in Florida, South.
I ain't moved not once in my life yet. I do need to change the scenery and shit like that.
It's a
For
step
sure.
one. It's a step one.
Hold on. Forbes, Tommy G in his words profiles the most interesting people groups and subcultures in the country. I give it to Tommy G. He definitely, you know what I'm saying. He got,
Feels good, right?
and he got the hop on too. That's what's up
You
for.
felt that. You feel that?
Yeah.
Like, the thing is, you have such a contagious message. Because I think everyone, nearly everyone, in some way or form, wants to be here, wants to be in this palace on the water, wants to have the jet.
Everybody wants to be rich and famous. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't really want the fame for her, but everybody wants to be rich. But it's all about how you gonna get there. It's all about what you're gonna do to be that successful and shit. Everybody wants to. Everybody has the same plan. It's just all about how you go about
you
it.
come and say, actually, guys, that doesn't fulfill you, that doesn't lead to happiness. It's kind of refreshing. Especially in Miami, we see the opposite. We see these guys flexing
Like
their Lamborghinis,
Lamborghinis and
flexing
shit
their
like that.
rims,
Social
flexing
media,
whatever
bro.
they
Social
got.
media just
Gucci
killed.
shirt.
Like, it just kills us so
Man,
much,
it's a
bro.
refreshing,
Like, brought us
honest,
down in
raw,
like
true.
consciousness so much.
Everybody fucking want to talk about money.
Yeah.
And this is like the last thing that I want to talk about. You
Can I
know?
tell you this though? Starting to make a little bit of money now, but from the outsider perspective, the common man perspective, the money gets people's foot in the door. If you were worth 70 grand and you're starting to talk about how you wanted to up, a lot of people are in that shoes. But a guy that has made what you've made talks about that, it's like, holy shit. Like,
I only could find people that, you know, because in this society you get level of respect depending how much money you have.
That's a fact, and that it really shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't be like that. But that's a fact. That's just how some people view it. Like, if you got more money than me, then, oh, you better than me and this, that, and third. And it's not like that, nigga. Like he said earlier, we are humans at the end of the day. You eat, sleep, and shit just the same as me. All you got is money. Nigga, I could be a better person than you at heart. But because you got more money, niggas gonna respect you more type shit. Like, niggas got their morals and all types of things
because
fucked up.
The best people that can teach you and they can show you, they don't have the time to share this on social media. They don't have the time to write a book. They don't have the time to be around because they're busy. Their fathers are working 3 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But because they did not accomplish anything financially, so they don't have a word.
what do you think that is?
Well, you just said it. Because it's a bullshit story the society is giving to us.
Society, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like your life is already like.
Protect your wealth by spending physical gold.
It's like your life is already planned out and played for you and shit like that, and you fitting in. But then again, you do have the ability to choose and go down any direction. So if you want to go with the good, go with the good. You could go with the bad. So that's another thing too. We got to take accountability for our actions and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, when you fucked up, you know you fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? You doing right. Give yourself a pat on the back. Self-love, man. Love thyself.
I did give, to homeless people, yes, but not to everybody.
What makes you decide when you'll give them a couple bucks?
I don't give to people just, like sit on the street and just on the red lights. But like when I go by the homeless people and I see like they're really struggling on picking up stuff from the trash can or just ask me at the store, then I don't have a problem.
I ain't gonna lie, this nigga, I like how he drive though. He drive like how I drive, cutting the moving. Yeah, that shit sound like that should be moving like fast as hell. Like that shit sound beautiful. That Cadillac truck. And always raining over there in Florida and shit like that for real.
How long have you been flying private for?
2 years.
Damn, the brightness, you gotta fix it. Oh yeah, he fixed it on his camera.
How much demand is there for chartering a jet these days?
A lot.
Yeah?
They pretty much are there pretty much all the time.
What is it, if I wanted to rent your plane to fly from here to Chicago, how much would that run me?
$28,000 one way.
From Florida to Chicago is gonna cost him on a private jet 28 to 30K. I ain't gonna lie, respectfully, I just go on a regular plane.
And how much
I'm
does
good.
one of these cost?
$7 to $10 million.
7 to 10
and
mil.
what if you decide to get two rather than just one?
Well, what happened is like the way I entered the partnership, so they own few of them. So it just came with it. Like it just happened. It just comes like that.
So you just got blessed with another one.
Frugal?
I think so.
Is it hard for you to spend money?
You know what? It's hard for me to spend money on some things and easy on some other things.
What's a hard purchase for you?
If I can get the same value for different amount, that's what I'm struggling with.
Polish immigrant, first generation American. Your specialty in real estate was you realize, hey, if you're an immigrant, you don't speak English that well, you kind of get treated like shit as a tenant, and there's not a lot of good options for you. So
you listening?
He was on Mad Podcast.
On the market,
yeah.
And you catered to immigrants, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Remember that shit I was saying earlier?
That, they're not being taken care of.
A question you gotta ask yourself when looking at a bathroom: is this a bathroom that you would take a poo in? If it is, then it's the right bathroom for your client.
Thanks.
When you first moved to America, what job?
I'll take a shit in there. My clients, definitely.
In Rochester, New York.
Okay. How long did you do that for?
I was a dishwasher for a month because I quickly went from washing dishes to help in the kitchen, and I was a busboy and also waiter.
How did you save up the money to buy a fourplex?
I was in, college. I was
in college, community college.
So the community college was very cheap, and I moved back with my parents. And at that time, I also was buying and selling cars. So what happened is I was buying like a car after accident, fixing them, and then selling them. I was making profit.
A big thing you did is you were humble enough to move in
That's
with your
smart.
parents.
Yeah.
When most people would say, I just want my own apartment.
But it's not even
a lot of money there.
But that's another thing that they got us fucked up with in America. They made it seem that you have to move out of your parents' house at a certain time when realistically, you're supposed to really stay there until like you good to get off your, you know what I'm saying? You good to go type shit. Like if you could stay at your parents' house, nigga, me personally, if I could stay at my mom's house. Well, I mean, like, of course, like, you want to have your own shit and be successful and shit like that, yes. But I'm saying, but if you in a fucked up position right now and you can't help yourself, there's nothing wrong with going to your parents' house to get that, like, that one-up type shit, to get that, like, the extra help, you know what I'm saying, to get you back on your feet. You feel me? Don't just be fucked up.
A lot. It saved me, like, another, $900 to $1,000 with everything.
You gave me an analogy.
Some people they pride and shit like that, but like that's just how it is in America. Like they made us believe that by 18 years old you got to be outside of your parents' house, and it's not even like that. You don't have to. Cause some cultures and religions and shit like that, bro, they don't kick their kids out. You know what I'm saying? They keep their kids there until their kids is ready to leave.
You think you breathe, you shit this, like you think, real estate. Suddenly everything around you just, starts going to seminars. Start asking questions, reading the books about real estate, and you start, and that's the momentum.
Okay, and so how old were you when you bought your first property? 23.
Part of
24.
getting rich is you have to own stuff, own your own business, own your own real estate,
2019
own
Tommy.
something. So this is the first property I got. It's a 4-unit in Milwaukee. This is what's helping me be able to get my second, third, fourth property. Pretty soon I can peace out from the corporate world, do YouTube full-time, travel the world with the señorita, and live the lifestyle you want to live, you know?
Literally,
so,
bro.
By 29, how many?
Damn, 5 years ago. Now look at Tommy, man.
73 properties.
73 properties?
Clear or leverage?
No, leverage.
Okay.
But what happened at
leverage.
that time in Denver, the market moved enormously. Like all the properties were appreciation in Denver, like, 7 to 9 and then to 12% a year. So, suddenly those properties was worth a lot more. At that time, I flipped all the little properties and I buy bigger. And then the game just started.
Okay, so 29, 72 units, you retire, come back. How many units do you have today?
Thousands.
Thousands?
Sell your digital creations on Shopify. From teaching templates for your
thousands? And you're being vague for personal reasons, right?
Yeah.
But thousands of units.
Thousands
What's the
of
biggest
units.
challenge in owning thousands of rental units?
Operations, having the right crew. I think the biggest, like when you even jump from 100 to 200.
Once you got a lot of properties like that, it's like, damn.
From 500
Like you need a team, bro. You can't take care of that all by yourself.
That's the biggest challenge.
Have you ever been close to going bankrupt?
Yes.
Tell me about it.
2008.
You almost lost it all.
2008. 2 years before he moved over here.
That's the first time.
2 years before he moved to Mansion,
I hit
Florida.
depression, but I didn't know that's depression. I thought I'm just going broke and I didn't know how to deal with that. I started buying everything I could put hands on, everything, because suddenly I was like in 2096, 98, I was buying properties for like, $100,000 a unit. And suddenly it's 2008 and it's everything in Denver started crushing. And I was picking up properties for 27 a door, 21 a door, 19 a door. Wow. So I was buying everything. I'm like, this cannot last. And then Lehman Brothers went out of market. They went bankrupt. And I'm like, I'm closing a $12 million deal that I closed, that I raised the money, and the market was not recovered. And my investors were like, I need that 20 grand. Okay, so I give them out of cash flow. Suddenly another one, I need 100, I need $1 million. Yarek, I need my $3 million back. I don't have the money, I have to refinance the building. Nobody's giving loans. So now suddenly my big investors are coming like, Yarek, it's been a year, I need the money back. It's funny, Tommy, you asking me about the billionaires. I know how liquid they are. To every Joe, the money that they have, they're very liquid. But some of them, there's like two schools. Some of them, use all the money and leverage as much as they can, and some of them keep the money for safety. But everybody I know, they have a reserve accounts.
When people hear the word billionaire, they often imagine vaults overflowing with cash, as if $1 billion is just sitting in a bank waiting to be spent. Usually that's far from the truth. Most billionaires don't hold their wealth in cash. They're investors. Yarek's fortune is tied up in real estate. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook, and Warren Buffett. And
so you gotta invest your money. That's the only way you're gonna make that money move, bro. Having that money just sit there in the bank and shit like that, that's not gonna make no money for you. They give you like a 1%, maybe like 2%, like maybe a 4% every year and shit like that. Like that should be bullshit.
Doesn't grow. To become a billionaire, you need to put your money to work. You have to move it, and strategically place it in vehicles that generate high returns. And some would argue that that's the mindset that separates the wealthy from the ultra wealthy. Yarek took my crew and his family out for dinner, and something noteworthy was that Yarek made his kids stack their phones in the middle of the table to ensure that everyone was fully present for the conversation. I also learned there that his kids worked regular jobs, like for example, his daughter is a waitress. So we hung out together, ate some sushi, and after that, we went back to his house to finish our night.
That's what's up, yo. Wind down for the night. Damn, Florida's a beautiful city at night. So much lights and shit like that, LED lights. That's what keeps you up and shit like that, moving and like, damn, well, I can't go to sleep because I'm gonna miss out on this and that. That's how it be.
Yeah. Oh, but it's of course I do. This is like, I don't divide people, I don't segregate people between the, how financially, how strong or how poor they are, or, I qualify people and I care about all good human beings. If you're poor and dick, no, I don't care about you.
Do your nuts feel bigger because you have money?
I love you guys. Nuts don't, ego yes. Your nuts feels bigger, definitely.
In Poland, what kind of family were you born into as far as lower class, middle class, upper class?
In Poland, there was there was lower class, there was middle class, there was no upper class. So I was definitely born in the middle class.
Have you ever been invited
Middle
to
class,
Bohemian
okay.
Grove?
No, I have no idea what it is.
Like, have you ever been invited to some cult or?
Nah, that's crazy. He never been invited.
Is the American dream still possible?
Fuck yes. Huge.
American dream ain't for me.
Why?
Because of the social media and how quickly with the information exchange and how actually younger and younger people are getting wealthier and wealthier.
We got to dive into
wealthier, that's
we
real.
got to learn a lot. I got to experience things that I've never done before. I've never been on a jet before. Thank you for that. Any final thoughts you'd like to leave the audience with?
Remember, everything you need is within you, and the inner wealth is more important than the outer wealth.
Ashe, shalom, amen. Real life.
Good human being.
Pleasure, brother.
Thank you.
This is WI's video, bro. This is a WI's video. So much knowledge and shit like that. Very humbling. Like,
we kept you up late, huh?
Holy shit. Truly, thank you, man. Again, thank you guys.
All right, we'll see you.
Okay, bye.
that's real.
Peace. Good night, Patrick.
God reads his own book, The Gift and the Curse. That's real.
Folks, Yark's book is available for purchase on Amazon. Highly recommend you buy it, read it, check it out, soak up his knowledge and wisdom. Thank you for joining me.
Indeed.
I'll see you next week.
See y'all next week, man. See you next week, Tommy. If you got to the end of this video, man, drop what y'all think in the comment section. This was a very, very, very good video. I feel like I've learned a lot. I feel like y'all also learned a lot. So also share with me in the comment section what you learned, what you liked about this video, what you didn't like and shit like that. Because some people not gonna like certain shit like that. Feel me? Let me know. Interaction and shit like that. Communication. You know, I just want to build a community where we can all talk and really just get along together. But if you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. We are on the road to 500. We are on the road to 500 subscribers. I was about to say 500K. I thought I was already there. Soon. But 500 subscribers. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one, gang.